Guys, that was great and something for us all to think and talk about while we got all those audio levels set up. So we're good to go. Now, just to get us all fully warmed up, I'm going to ask you some questions that I want you to all respond to in the text box, please. So just so as you all know how that operates, down in the bottom right hand side of your screen, you'll see that there is a text box where it says write your message here. If you could just all write me a little hi or hello and hit return, we should all see them coming up in that box. Excellent. Okay. So I'm going to throw some questions at you and I'm going to give you a little bit of thinking time for the question, but I'd like to see all of your responses at the same time. So what I'd like you to do is when you see the question, you're going to have about 10 seconds to think of your answer. Type it into the box, but please don't press return until I say 3, 2, 1, go, and then we get everybody's answers at the same time. So first thing I'm going to ask you to give me an example of is a number that is a square number and is even. Don't hit return until I tell you, just put it into your text box, please. I'm going to give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hit return. Okay, let's have a look. 4, 4, 2 on 4 there. Great, Ross and Jutta. Ed, 36. Hannah, 36. Okay, let's try another one. A square number, please. So I'm looking, please, for a point on the line y equals 3x minus 4. Any point on that line, if you're looking for a really extra challenge, then you could pick a negative value of x. But that's up to you. Okay, a point on the line y equals 3x minus 4. And that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit return. Okay, let's have a look at the points we've got here. Ed, 2, 2. Fantastic. Jutta has gone straight for negative value of x. That's great. Minus 5, minus 9. Hannah, 2, 12. Can you explain to me how you got 2, 12?
So I put in a value of 12 for y, I minus the 4 to get 8, and then I divided the 8 by 3 to give me 2 for x.
Ah, okay. All right. Okay. I see how you've got it. Now, Ed, you also had an x coordinate of 2. So it seems like you're disagreeing with Hannah.
Yes, so I put x as 2, times it by 3 and got 6, and then I minus the 4 to get y as 2.
I'm going to put some words in your direction and I'm going to ask you to indicate what type of word you think it is, but we're going to use the pointers to do that. So I just need to enable your writing permissions here. And once I've done that, if you go over to the left hand menu on the WizIQ room, the second icon down is a pointer. Ross and Ed, I can see you've got it. Hannah, I can see yours there. And Jutta, I've got yours too. Okay, that's great. So if you were to all point to verb, great. Okay, so this is how you're gonna vote and indicate what you think the type of word is. So we're just going to try a few. They're going to be quite quick fire. What type of word is pen? Excellent. Okay. How about what type of word is red? Okay. All right. So adjective. Well done. It describes. It's a word that describes a noun. So it could be. Okay, let's take some examples from you now. So whichever one I point to, I'd like you to give me an example, but this time I want you to do it in the chat box. You can do it as quickly as you want. You don't need to wait for me to count you down because the rule is you can't give me a word that anybody else has already used. If you do, then we're going to have to ask for another one. So can I have from you each, please, an adjective? Okay, those are great. Jutta going again with the color green. Ed has gone for big glass. I'm going to ask you to vote with your pointers, please. And if you could just hover over or near the letter that you think is the main purpose of the leaflet. Okay, go. Great. Okay, so we've got Ross, Hannah, and Ed all think the main purpose is to inform readers about Stagecoach. Jutta voting on your own there. That's great and very brave. Well done. Can you explain why you think it's D, Jutta?
Yes, I thought that in the main paragraph they focused on how to join